Hello and welcome. So now in this video we will integrate our SDK. So now in order to integrate the SDK we'll be using a SDK called Jitsi. Not Jitso, Jitsi over here. Just Jitsi. Just go to Google, just go to your browser and just go to the jitsi.org. Just press this one and free video call conferencing. And the good thing about this video call about this SDK is that you do not need any kind of encryption. You do not need to write any backend code, or you do not need to do anything. It is just free of cost. You do not have to pay a single penny, and you can start earning with your own application. So all we have to do, so as you all can see, many like big companies use Jitsi over here. As far as I know, even CNET uses this thing, Jitsi. Comcast and Rocket.chat. There are like so many people using Jitsi over here. So now you have to go to the docs, and over here you have to go to the developer guide, and you have to go to the Android SDK. And then you have to just follow the things that it says. Use pre-built SDK artifacts. So over here we need to go to the build.gradle file in the root of our project and just copy and paste this whole thing. Okay, so let me just quickly do that. Okay, let me open up this one, and let me open up build.gradle project. And okay, just want to make sure that I'm hiding it in the correct place. I guess the Maven all projects repositories. Okay, all projects repositories, and inside the repository we have to add this Maven. And after that, dependency belong to the individual module. So I guess we have to put this thing inside our build.gradle file. And now inside our build.gradle file, inside our module app, we have to press enter and paste this thing. And I guess after that, I guess that's it. That's all you have to do to set up your whole this thing. Just have to press sync now, and it will download all of the things that are necessary. So I'm just gonna pause this video and I'll come back as soon as everything finishes up. So yeah guys, as you all can see, the Gradle Sync is finished. It took 2 minutes 30 seconds for me on my computer to sync this thing. You might finish it a little bit earlier, or it might take late. It might take some time for you depending upon your computer. So now over here, this thing is working. So let me just write the edit text over here, and the edit text for the secret code box. So let me just go to dashboard, and I'll just change this thing to secret code box. Yep. And join room, join. Yep. And over here we have to add few buttons over here, like one button over here, that is the join btn. Let me press alt enter. Yep. And over here, yeah, and over here I'll write secret code box is equals to find view by id r.id dot secret code box. And over here I'll also write join button. Yeah, why is it okay? Capital J. Join button is equals to find view by id r.id dot join. Yeah, and after doing that, And after doing that, we will write join button dot set on click listener, new on click listener, and now we'll need to set up the Jitsi server. So for that, we will need to write URL and write server URL. Write a semicolon over here, and now you will need to write this code over here. We will need to write server URL is equals to new URL, and over here we will need to pass this https://meet dot jet dot c. Yeah, this is the URL that you are supposed to write. There is some error over here. Okay, we need to surround this thing with try and catch. So as you all can see, I've done that. And then after doing that, and then after that, inside our try this thing, oops, inside this thing, we need to write jitsi meet conference options, and we need to write default options. These are the default options that the user will have as soon as the user enters the room. And write new jitsi meet conference dot builder, and we'll write dot set server URL, and the server URL will be the server URL that we have created, and we'll write set welcome page enabled as false, and we'll also write, we can do all sorts of things over here. We can set user info, we can set video muted, we can audio muted only, we can set color scheme. So there are like different things over here. So now over here I will just write build. So build will basically build this thing server. And now after doing this thing, so now we have created the default options for joining the server, for joining a room. So now what we have to do, we have to set the jitsi meet dot set default conference options. So we need to pass the variable that we have created, that is this one. So yeah, and now after doing that, all we have left to do is just start the activity. So over here we will need to write jitsi meet conference options, and I'll write options over here, and I'll write new jitsi meet conference options dot builder, and I'll write dot, and I'll write set room, and the room name would be secret code box dot get text dot to string. This will be the name of the room, and we'll write set welcome page enabled as false, and we will write build over here. And all we have to do is just write a semicolon over here, and we have to write jitsi meet activity dot launch, and over here we will need to pass the context. We can write this, or I'll just write dashboard activity dot this, and over here we will need to write something like options that we have created above, and then everything is ready. And we are left with one more very small thing inside the login activity. As soon as you log in, we are just doing this toast over here that logged in. That's not it. We have to write something else as well. We have to write if the task is successful, we have to write start activity new intent, and we have to pass in the login activity dot this, and we have to write a comma over here, and inside this we have to pass in the dashboard activity dot class. This will basically start the whole thing. And yeah, so I guess everything is finished now, And now all we have to do is just press this play button and let's check how our application will work. There might be few errors, but I'm not sure about that error. So let's just check it out. There was an error before when I made the application and I fixed that. So as you all can see, it says, okay, manifest merger cannot, SDI cannot be smaller than 23. Okay. User come with the minimum SDK at most 23. Okay, we have to change the minimum SDK level. So I guess that will be inside our min SDK should be 23. And let me press sync now. Let's see how it works. And now let's play. There might be error when we are basically, starting the video call application, video call activity, Jitsi video call activity. There might be an error over there, but I know the fix, so don't worry about it. I'm just telling you because you might tell that even I don't know that there will be an error. It's not like that. So I'll just pause this video because it might take a lot of time to run this application. So yeah. So yeah, guys, before moving forward, I just want to show you something. We just forgot to add this compile options over here. I just did not see the this thing over here. It says to use the API, first add 1.8 compatibility. So we need to add this one. So I just forgot to do that. You can just go ahead and do that over here. And after doing that, yeah, and after doing that, you need to put some, what do you call it, ProGuardRules.pro inside your this thing place. You won't be finding it. I'll just provide the ProGuard rules inside the course resources, so you can just find it over here. Just have to copy and paste everything. Where did I get from? I got it from the Jitsi website. So over here, as you all can see, the ProGuard rules. It just gave me the ProGuard rules from here. Why do you have to go over here when I am providing you this thing, ProGuard rules? So it's a very important thing that you should do, and I guess everything will work fine now. So let's cross our fingers and let's start the application. So there we go, application restarted. So I'm just gonna fatima@gmail.com and I'll write abc123 and close this one. Yeah, I have a touchscreen laptop, so I'm just gonna use my touch. So over here we need to enter some code over here. I'm just gonna enter ABC 1 2 3 4 5 6 and press join room. So as soon as I press that, it will connect us to a meeting, and press allow and allow, and there we go. As you all can see, we are inside a meeting, and now over here we can press this button and we can start recording our whole thing. We can start a live stream on YouTube, or there are many more options that we cannot see over here. And I guess there are many more, like we can watch a YouTube video together. As far as I know, we can do all sorts of stuff over here. So it's a very nice application that you all are seeing over here. And so we can press back to finish that one, to close the application. And now we have to put the logout functionality, right? So let me just go ahead and add that. So now let's just go ahead and add the logout functionality. So we have, let me close off all of the things that are unnecessary at this point of time. We only need dashboard activity as far as I know. Yeah, and over here we have to, inside over here, we have to open the bottom navigation bar and we have to put the ID. Okay, it's already over there, never mind. So now let me just make sure that this is running. Yeah, it is running. And over here I'll just go to the top, and yeah, soon after this one I will write bottom navigation view, and I will call this thing as bottom navigation view, and I will write equal to equal to find view by id r dot id dot bottom navigation view, and this is this one, and I'll write bottom navigation view dot set on navigation item selected listener, and over here we will have to write new on navigation on, yeah, this one. So there we go, we will have this items over here, and now on navigation item selected, so return false, and I guess we have to remove this one, and I'll write switch statement over here, and I will write item dot get item id, and I will open up the switch case, and I'll check the r dot id dot I just forgot the name of this thing, so let me just open up the resources. And if you are having any kind of error, just make sure to ask me the question. I'll also provide this whole project so you can just compare if you are having any errors. So over here we just need to write id is home for this one, and id is logout for that one. So if someone presses home, okay, I'll just write this thing for the logout, and yep, I guess, yeah, and we will write that activity new intent dashboard activity dot this, and we'll move to the login activity dot class. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, we are having an error somewhere, some reason. Okay, where is the error? Okay, we have to write return true over here. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we just have to return true over here. And yeah, if someone presses this one, we will move to that. And also we will need a Firebase auth over here. So Firebase auth, and I'll call this thing as auth, and I will write auth is equals to Firebase auth dot get instance, and over here when someone presses this one, we will write auth dot log out, sign out, I guess. Yeah, not log out, sign out, and we'll just break the statement. Yeah, now let's press play. Okay, I just forgot to do that, never mind. So now we know that this is working, and trust me guys, the quality that Jitsi offers is like next level. Normally when you video call your friends and family with any other application like Google Duo or any other application, or any other meeting application like Zoom application, or any other application, you know, the quality that it has is kind of low. So this one is very much nice and good. You'll see when you install this application on your own mobile and share it with your friends, you'll see that this is a very nice application. Now let's press logout. Boom, there we go. Now we are signed out, and at gmail.com and abc 123. So it is a very nice application that it has over here. I guess we need to fix few things, like, okay, let me just show you what we are supposed to fix. Main activity, and after this I guess we have to write finish. Yeah, and inside the login activity, we have to write finish here again. Yeah. And we will check one more thing over here. If auth dot, okay, we'll have to use Firebase user. So over here I will write the code like if auth dot get current user is not is equal to null, that means there is some user inside it. So now we will directly start this activity, dashboard activity. Yep. And if that isn't the case, then no need to do that. So now let's start this thing and let's look at our application. Gradle invocation finished, 0 errors. This should work fine. Fingers crossed. It's installing, and now if I press back, okay, yeah, that means this is working fine. And okay, and over here I will write fatima@gmail.com abc123 and press login over here, and let's press a, okay, let's just close this application for now, and let's open video, and let me press this thing. Okay, apparently this isn't working for some reason. Get current user is not equal to null. Then this should move to the dashboard activity. Okay, let's check. If is equal to null, then okay, I'm sorry, I'm really very sorry. We have to put this thing inside. What a great error that I've done. We have to put this inside, outside the on click listener. I'm really very sorry for this blunder that I've made. Now, if you can see over here, yeah, we might have to sign in for the first time, and you know, by using, I'm just gonna show you these things over here. Android SDK. Let me open up this one, and yeah, Android SDK over here. There are like various other options over here. As you can see over here, leaves the currently active conference. So if someone presses the back button, you can just use this method. And so there are like many other options over here. We can set all of the options by default, that just like we have done before, and we can get on back pressed button and on host destroy, and like many other methods that are over here. So like there are many options over. You can just go to this documentation and read all of these things. I mean, like, integrate your application. I mean, like, improve your application a little bit more. So as you all can see, without even signing in, my application directly opened this activity, video, and as soon as I see this, yeah, boom, there we go. Now if I log out, yep, so the application is done. It works very much fine. It looks really good. And the video calling, trust me, if you can just sign in, I mean, like, check this application on your own mobile, trust me, the quality of the video is very nice, trust me. And remember one more thing, I'll just put this whole file inside my GitHub account. So I'm just gonna put the link for the account. Don't worry about it. So don't think that I'll not provide all of the files. I'll provide the whole file inside my GitHub account, and I'll put the link in the resources. So you'll be getting all of the source code over here, and you can integrate, you can improve the application a little bit more. And trust me, there is a guy, I mean, like this, there is a guy that I know. He made an application similar to this one, not exactly a Zoom call application. He made similar to something like this, and he has about 1 lakh downloads on Google Play. He did some marketing, and he was good. He's good at marketing. And well, let me tell you, in order to be successful, you also need to be good at marketing. So you will need to learn digital marketing in order to be successful in an application field inside your Play Store. If you want your application to be hit, good application, then you have to be good at digital marketing. Trust me, take my words with it, because I know. I've deployed so many applications, and few of my applications have few thousands of downloads. So I've done marketing, and yeah, so marketing helps you a lot. And there is something called SEO as well, so search engine optimization. You have to look into that as well. Well, that is a very big topic that I cannot tell you in like 5 to 6 minutes. There is always Google for you. You can just search for it, and basically it means that the name that the user is searching, the name of your application should not conflict with other applications inside the Play Store, so that when someone searches your name, your application will come up. I'll show you one of my application over here. I'll show you Snaky Ball 3D, and as you can see over here, it says as soon as someone writes this thing, it directly shows over here on the Google Play Store, Snaky Ball 3D. So yeah, it also shows the images for it. Wow. And yeah, it also gives us the link. Yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. And I was just showing you the whole what do you call it, the SEO thing. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Congratulations for making this application, and congratulations for coming this far. Remember, you can improve this application a little bit more. I mean, like, add more features to it, like add the username to the person who is entering the this thing. And trust me, it is a very good application. You can start earning with this application, and you can integrate ads. And if you want me to add more ads to this thing, you can just ask me, or I'll just help you with it if you want yourself to upload this application onto the Google Play Store. So that's it for this video, guys. See you all guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.